it's so difficult to have aspirations beyond telling a good story. And your intention is only to humanize the experiences that Maziar went through, but also the experiences that ordinary Iranians went through, and the experiences of bloggers and activists and journalists all around the world who are facing censure and this type of oppression. And the hope is that it's just the beginning of a sense of understanding. You know, the blindfold is utilized not to disorient the prisoner necessarily, even though that's part of it. It's there because the person who has to torture someone doesn't want to look into their eyes, doesn't want to know that they're a human being. And so, that's the hope. That's it. We see that they're all, I guess.
Maziar and Gael, if you could talk a little bit about telling the story. Maziar, first of all, seeing the story up on screen, having Jon tell it, and then Gael, this remarkable transformation. You're not Persian.
You lied to me! Son of a bitch!
Well, tomorrow I'm going to take Jon and Gael to the Iranian embassy in Ottawa, and I'm going to get them an Iranian passport. I'm sure they might know that it's really business. But answering your question, from the beginning, when Jon and I started talking about making the film and interpreting my experience in the film, we knew that it's not only my story. It's the story of many Iranian journalists who are going through the same harrowing story every day. Every day when I wake up, I get a text, I get an email saying that a friend of mine is intimidated, is arrested, is tortured, the newspapers are shut down, and not only in Iran, but all around the world. And the film is beautifully showing that these journalists, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers, and as much as we may suffer, they suffer even more. And I would like everyone to give a round of applause. She doesn't want to do that, but I really like everyone to give a round of applause to my wife.
Big applause to you, Paul. I'm very happy to be here with you presenting this film and be part of it. There's many people here in the audience that were part of the film, and I think we're all honored to be interpreting Maziar's plight, Maziar's journey through this hell, and through the conduction of Jon, who's a fantastic, amazing, loving, incredible body and director. He's the nicest guy, and I just have to thank you, man, for this opportunity that you gave us all, for being able to put across this issue, and that it doesn't, like Maziar says, it doesn't only affect Iran. This story is about what's happening everywhere in the world. I mean, there is this big infrastructures being built to suppress, to intimidate, to deter freedom of speech, and especially people bearing witness. So I'm very glad to be part of this and be part of this fraternal experience that we're all sharing right now. Thank you very much.
For your questions about the film to anyone on stage. you've got a question, please raise your hand. All right, let's start right here.
I got a question for Jon. As a first-time director, were there any other films or even directors or other works of art that certainly inspired you, that helped find your voice?
Were there any other films that inspired you to make this one?
I'm a big Ghostbusters guy.